Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star. Come in and hit that like button, the subscribe button, the share button, and go to blackstartv.store so y'all can cop y'all merch. Family, Ilhan Omar out here crying about this USAID fund being frozen. Now, this is the new slogan. You either be one or you I one. You either black first or you immigrant first. You got to pick a side. We ain't playing both sides of the field. Y'all doing a whole lot of crying for immigrants. But when it comes to us and us getting our resources, nobody says anything. Nobody speaking up for us. But I'm going to play this video. We're going to break it down. And I'm going to show y'all some other stuff to back up all the stuff that I'll be talking about.
I am exceptionally upset about USAID. I lived in a refugee camp for 4 years as a child surviving civil war. It is the essential programs that USAID provided that kept my family and I fed and safe. It is the resources that so many people around the world rely on. And it is our soft power. Oftentimes, people interact with our country through the military. That does not create love for us, and it certainly does not keep us safe. When the world interacts with Americans through programs that provide essential need, they get to see the heart and compassion of the American people. That's right. Yes. When someone is struggling because their bridge broke down, when USAID comes in and helps fix that bridge, that creates goodwill for the American people. Yes, yes. When people are dying of malaria and there is medication through USAID, that creates goodwill for the American people. When people are fleeing and they need just a little bit of food, and USAID is there to provide that, that creates goodwill for the American people.
So the free food, listen, man, you know all the resources they get. Listen, I feel like these people are anti-FBA because you don't do anything but fight for immigrants. I don't care how much melanin you got in your skin. We try to make people black, but like, yo, you don't fight for us at all. All you do is fight for immigrants. And family, watch this. Hold on. We about to listen. We about to delve into this. These people get so many resources, so many free resources. This is the National Immigration Law Center. An overview of immigrant eligibility for federal programs. This is April 1st, 2024. Now, this is a table of the providers of an overview of immigrant eligibility for major federal public assistance programs. That ain't got nothing to do with state programs that they be getting funds from too. Like that video I showed you of old girl where she talking about the state of, I think it was Wyoming or Wisconsin, one of those states like that, was letting them all come over here and giving them $15,000 to go to work and job training programs and all of this. Man, they get everything. So this is supplemental security income, the SSI, they get SNAPs, TANF, the emergency medical, full scope Medicaid, children's insurance program, Medicare, premium free. The hospital, listen, premium free, yeah. Premium premium buy-in Medicare, HUD public housing and Section 8 programs, Title XX block grants, Social Security, other federal public benefits subject to welfare laws, restrictions, benefits exempt from welfare law. Yo, listen, they get everything. And this is telling you what an immigrant is. Yo, a lawful person resides, refuge, asylum person granted, withheld of deportation, removal, custodial entry, or paroled into the United States for at least 1 year. Paroled into the United States, huh? See, they double dip. And this is what I mean by they double dip. You get stuff that's specifically for you, and you get things that's, for us as well. And you just come over here getting free benefits. We built this up so that you could come over here and get all of that. You just come over here and you jump right into this. And we can't do none of that over in y'all country. But watch this, family. So this is the state of Maryland application page. Was like, if you go to their careers and you try to get a job, I had to actually sign in and all that stuff and put my information in to get to the application part where I can start so I can show you what I want to show you. Now, this just goes to show what I'm about to show you. This goes to show that they're incentivizing these jobs to hire immigrants. You can put all your stuff, your gender, and then they tell you you can declare not to say anything or whatever, but they already going to figure that out, right? So whether you're a citizen, race, are you Hispanic or Latino? Yes or no? And then after that, if you are not Hispanic or Latino, what is your race? Why are you specifying whether a person is Hispanic or Latino or not? And then you give the option to select anything other than that. Like that race is like above, like who cares? Who cares? Like, yo. And that's funny too, because this one right here, usually they have race, right? And it normally has all the black stuff and like whether you black, Alaskan, white, whatever. And it has Hispanic and all of that stuff. But then there's another section that has, are you Hispanic or Latino? And it's just like, why do you ask it like that? Are you giving them preferential treatment and you trying to figure out, let me figure out who's really Spanish and not, because I want one of them for the job. It's like, yo, you feel me? So yeah, we're not playing that game no more. You either be one or you I one. You either immigrant first or you black first. Y'all got to pick a side, because I feel like when it's starting to come to us, nobody wants to speak up for us getting anything. They don't talk about no programs, no federal funding. They don't talk about none of that when it comes to black people. Only time you hear talking about funding and programs when you talking about immigrants and immigrants and immigrants. Like, nah, hell nah, dog. We can't go in here and get none of that stuff, dog. The average black person cannot go into social service and get no food stamps, no cash assistance. You ain't about to get none of that stuff. Stop playing. They out here they giving these people everything, housing, you name it. But all these Democrats, bro, that is their whole thing, is immigration. I haven't heard not one person stop talking about that yet, from Roland Martin, every Democratic shield. Name them. Yo, what's his name? D.L. Hughley. I got his head in my mind, but I couldn't think of his name. But D.L. Hughley, all of these people who toed the line for Democrats, all they talking about is immigrants. They ain't never talking about black stuff. And when they do, it has nothing to do with federal funding. It has nothing to do with programs specifically for us to get money and get job training so that you can hire me. Like, yo, of course they can do the job. You trained them, because they didn't know how to do it before you trained them. You ain't training us. You see what I'm saying? We don't get no free job training to go in there and just do a job that we didn't know how to do from and had no experience at. Yo, these people get such a leg up, it's crazy. And then everybody looking at us like, yo, why you can't get up in that? I mean, why you can't do that? And why you can't do this? Like, yo. Yeah. And then on top of that, we living in a time where the economy is crazy. Like, yo, you're not about to be out here. Watch this. They're suppressing the wage levels, right? Which means that they want lower wages. They'll take lower wages, so it's making the jobs pay us lower, right? So they expect us to live off these low ass wages because these people cool on coming over here to work for nothing. And I don't mean you work hard just because you down to work for for $10 an hour. And I won't. Now I'm lazy because I won't work for $10 an hour, but you will. Like, nah. You just ain't been over here long enough to know that $10 an hour ain't gonna get you nowhere. You speaking no English, so you don't know yet. Yeah, but you're gonna figure it out fast, I promise you. You're gonna be like, oh, hold on. Poppy, if they over there building construction, can I do construction? Yeah, you're gonna ask for another job with bigger pay. You ain't about to sit over here and do all that shit for pennies on the dollar for so long, because you're gonna know that you can't survive like that. But maybe you can, because you're getting free housing and free medical and cash assistance on top of that, on top of the 2 jobs you got. Like, man, stop it. Stop it. That's why I said, bro, we shouldn't be out here caping for none of that. All we should be out here doing as Black people is saying, yo, where's mine? Where's mine? Y'all keep talking about what all these immigrants getting and not getting no more. Like, I don't care what they not getting no more. I don't want them to get it. You know why? Because I ain't getting it. Yeah. Just like that. Call me what you want. If I ain't getting it, nobody getting it. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy, bro, how it is in this society. And again, the Democrats are slick. Because they try to feed off our emotions. So they love to talk about racism. As long as it don't got nothing to do with them, they're gonna call out people's racism as long as it ain't Democrat racism. You feel me? But they slick because they like to use Black people and walk on our emotions and then have us all, you know what I mean? Oh no, they for us. And when they out in the streets marching, you got people like they toy puppets like my son and people like that who get us riled up and go out here and feel like it's some Black stuff. But yo, none of this stuff amounts to anything because it's not tangible. So I said, man, if it ain't cash, man, it ain't nothing. Matter of fact, I think I got a post on here I want to show y'all. This one right here, yup. This is what it is, bro. Know the difference. Federal reparations, we want cash payments, restitution, rehabilitation, satisfaction, and guarantees of repetition. Yes. Definitely cash payments, and even on state atonements, we still want cash. Everything is cash. You have to understand that everything is cash. Lineage specific recognition. You know why? Because once we get it that is strictly for us, that means we'll always benefit and all of us will benefit. You can't say that it's lineage based and then start giving it to other people. Nah, we're going to know you finessing us now. See, when we start saying things as lineage based, that's strictly for us. Strictly for us. And we definitely need to throw in our own tribal courts and tribal government. Yes, that is an absolute must. I feel like that's right up there with getting the Freedmen's Bureau. When we get the Freedmen's Bureau, we have to start pushing for that. Besides the checks, we got to push for the checks first, of course. Of course, checks first. After them checks, man, we got to separate. We definitely got to separate, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. Definitely hit that subscribe. I appreciate everybody who's been supporting the channel as well. Listen, family, it's going down, man. We not going for this fake black talk and everybody acting like they black just because they got some melanin, and the whole time you caping for everybody but the black people over here. You feel me? Well, you caping for black people that's over here, but they immigrants. See, it's not the people, it's not the foundational black Americans. You're not caping for us. So we good on that. All this immigrant talk. Everybody always talking about some immigrants and what immigrants need and what no, we're the ones at the bottom. We're the ones, matter of fact, that's crazy. We're the ones at the bottom of the totem pole. I think I even got a post. I got a post talking about that, family. I'm about to show y'all that too. Yeah, we the ones at the bottom of the totem pole. So at the end of the day, I'm about to get to it. So at the end of the day, what we look like helping anybody else? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Here you go. Look. I'm about to switch. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We at the bottom. What we look like helping anybody? Why are we worried about, why are the Democrats worried about getting all these immigrants, all these immigrants? Why are they worried about getting them stuff and getting them programs and we don't ever get any bread? Everybody getting all this free housing and set-asides and this and that, and you putting their name on the application, making sure, you feel me, they get hired first. Like, yo, we getting nothing. We still stuck here at the bottom though. Man, cut it out. We good on that, man. We good on that for now on. Y'all gonna have to start kicking up. We need resources, nigga. You either black first or you immigrant first. That's what we got to start asking the Democrats. Are you black first or immigrant first? Because if you say immigrant, then we ain't rocking with you. There's no need to rock with you. We're not about to sit here while y'all give everybody resources and we sitting over here starving and starved out. Nope. We caught on to your play. And again, look, they got people like Ilhan Omar who has melanin, right? She has melanin, but she don't identify as foundational Black American, and she's always going to identify with her, her group. And more power to her. But don't come over here in American politics and then, come over here and start trying to fight for your people under the guise of being Black, and then trying to, man. They some finessers, boy. I'm trying to tell you, they some finessers because they don't ever speak on us. You feel me? Talking all that Black stuff and talk like you so Black, but really, bro, pro-immigration, man. We up out of here, family. I'm going to get up out of here. I had a nice time. Hope y'all had a good day, man.
Is not a nicety. It's not something nice to have for Black folk. It is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, Black folk, as I told you before, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated Black folk getting into this dilemma? And what Black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave Black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with Black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from Black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.